Alec and the Inflatables. Sounds like a nightclub band.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, I like that. I'm going to write that down. So we've got a lot to talk about. A little bit of changes that have taken place over the last probably half hour to an hour in weather world here, and I'll bring that up in the full forecast in just a minute. So let's go right to the board and take a look at what we're up against outside. 70 degrees. That's not perfect sleeping weather for us. Humidity at 87%. That doesn't feel good either, especially at night when you're trying to sleep. For sure. Let's take a look at the nation. And what I want to point out to you here is in the southwestern part, or excuse me, the southeastern parts of the United States. So take a look at this moisture down here that is streaming up over Pennsylvania. That's going to be the weather story for the next 24 hours. We see a couple showers that are popping up here in western Pennsylvania right now over the viewing area for the most part. We just have some cloud cover, some broken clouds that are moving through, and that's pretty much about it. So current temperatures outside Glen Lyon, you're coming in at 68, Forkston 68, New Milford up there in Susquehanna County, you are at 65. Good sleeping weather, typically in the lower 60s to higher 50s. Lewisburg 73, so fairly uncomfortable out there this evening. So let's break the headlines down for you. So scattered showers and thunderstorms for Wednesday. And I'm sticking to that because I think the update's kind of going to support that even more. Cold front arrives on Thursday, but right now it looks like it's going to be kind of a quiet front, which means that there shouldn't be too much instability. But tomorrow's maps will probably, and updates will probably show that a little bit better. And perfect summer weekend, nothing has changed there, so you look forward to that coming up. All right, let's take a look at the atmosphere at the mid-levels. So you see the stream of unsettled weather that's moving up towards Pennsylvania. Right here, this little curly Q that's right coming down, this little what we call trough, got the Canadian air, which is cooler. It's drier, so it's going to decrease the humidity. But notice this isn't a deep trough. It's just one that's going to pass through Pennsylvania and, for the most part, just lower the humidity. It's not going to take the heat away, so we're not going to lose summertime temperatures or anything like that, so don't get worried about that. But what we are still dealing with is we're stuck in the middle of this front trying to move through. Here's that Canadian air, that continental polar air is what we call it, that cooler, dry air trying to push in. Low pressure system off the East Coast. We are in the middle, which is creating the uplift, which I think we're going to see that for sure tomorrow. Now, as the front gets a little bit closer, notice here the storms are not that bad, at least according to this update. So, and I think as this front passes through on Thursday, we shouldn't see too much in the form of severe weather as long as the sun doesn't pop up. As long as it stays cloudy, we should be good to go. If it starts to pop up during the course of the day, then that instability will kick up as that front comes through, and then we might see a little bit of storm activity Thursday as well. Let's plan your day out for tomorrow. Here's some of the updates that have happened. Tonight, we have a push of weather that might be heavy downpours and maybe a rumble of thunder that's going to be moving through. I had it concentrated down here in the southeastern parts of the viewing area, but now it looks like it's going to possibly spread up towards the whole eastern part of the viewing area, even in middays tomorrow morning, or mid-morning tomorrow, I should say. If the sun comes out, we should see some pop-up thunderstorms in the afternoon, and then that front might arrive a little bit early. And when that front does, tomorrow, that heat and humidity ahead of it, that cooler, drier air, we could see some unstable weather tomorrow night for sure. On Thursday, I don't think it will be that bad as in terms of severe weather, maybe just a few showers moving through, but as you can see by 2 o'clock, that cooler air out here by Wellsboro is pushing through, and by 9 o'clock, we should have that front pushing through the entire viewing area, and that'll be your cooler, drier air for Friday. Temperatures tomorrow in the mid-80s, but why we're going to be feeling the atmosphere is because the dew points will be in the higher 60s and lower 70s. We're going to be feeling that atmosphere once again tomorrow. So those of you who are working outside, be aware of that. I still have, because I didn't have time to update this, and I have a feeling this is going to change for tomorrow, the weather impact alert for Thursday. But again, as the meteorologists come into WADP tomorrow, I have a feeling things might change in the forecast, is what I'm seeing right now. So tonight, 66, there is a chance for a rumble of thunder and a heavy downpour to move through central Pennsylvania towards the eastern part of the viewing area. And if you take a look at the 7-day forecast, again, Wednesday still looking quite unsettled, hot and humid. Thursday, still have the weather impact day. Again, it's going to depend on the amount of sun that we have. The more sun, the more instability we might kick up during the course of the day as that front passes through. But Friday, Saturday, and Sunday looking absolutely perfect. I don't think I could put 3 days in a row that are perfect for summertime temperatures. Monday's looking maybe a chance of a thunderstorm in the afternoon, and Tuesday's not looking too bad either, Scott. So working for the weekend this week. So once we get through the next couple days.
Gonna look good.
Yes.
Thank you, sir.